the Mana Civil channel, we're playing something a little bit different. We're doing some crazy ass against the odds style artifact brewing. This one came from the brain of Brian Madden, Brian the Artificer, co-host of the Serum Visions podcast. So it started out as a vehicle for Metalwork Colossus. So this is an 11 mana 10/10 artifact creature construct. It says this spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total converted mana cost of non-creature artifacts you control. It has another ability that says sacrifice 2 artifacts, return Metalwork Colossus from your graveyard to your hand. As is normally the case with Magic rules, this is only functional in the graveyard. So, what are we going to do with this card? I don't even remember the original pitch that Brian had for a deck with this, but I do know he's here and will describe it later if he feels like it. More to the point, what we're doing with this card is with Scrap Trawler and Mystic Forge in play, you can sacrifice both Scrap Trawler and Mystic Forge, pick up Scrap Trawler plus another artifact, get back the Metalwork Colossus, and assuming that you have enough non-creature artifacts in play to replay the Colossus, you can replay your Scrap Trawler, you can sacrifice the Colossus to pick up the Mystic Forge, and now you've got a loop going where you're just looping these artifacts into and out of the graveyard. So in the case of this deck, what we're going to do is use Grinding Station over and over and over and over again to mill out our opponent. We also have the option of using Walking Ballista to kill our opponent, or at least annihilate all of their creatures and planeswalkers. Now, this loop that I've described doesn't actually work as I've described it unless you can reduce the cost of those cards. So using the cards Semblance Anvil and Cloud Key, we're going to do exactly that. So Semblance Anvil is a 3-mana artifact. It has imprint ability, so when it enters the battlefield, you exile a non-land card from your hand. And it says, spells you cast that share a card type with the exiled card cost 2 less to cast. In this case, we're going to want to exile an artifact. We have a lot of those. We're also playing Cloud Key. This is 3 mana for an artifact. As it enters the battlefield, you choose artifact, creature, enchantment, instant, or sorcery. In this case, we're always choosing artifact. And it reduces the cost of those cards by 1. I'm only playing 2 of these because I think it's the least powerful of all the effects that I'm using to reduce cost. The most important thing is to reduce the cost by 2 and then 4. Specifically in that order. We've got Semblance Anvil, we've got Cloud Key, and the reason I'm not playing any more Cloud Keys is because I'm playing 2 copies of Ugin the Ineffable. Ugin the Ineffable is a 6-mana colorless planeswalker that says colorless spells we cast cost 2 less to cast. On top of that, we have the incredibly powerful Mystic Forge. Now, Mystic Forge is obviously not overwhelmingly known for being a powerful card, but this is a 4-mana artifact that says you can look at the top of your top card of your library at any time. You may cast artifacts, spells, and colorless spells from the top of your library. And it also has a tap ability that says pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library. So this allows us to rip through our deck because everything except for our lands is playable off of the Mystic Forge, which means once we put a Mystic Forge into play, as long as the top of our library is an artifact, we can just cast it. And with Semblance Anvil, Cloud Key, and Ugin, much like the Dice Factory decks, we are able to rip through a huge chunk of our deck in one go. We're able to use cards like Expedition Map and Ichor Wellspring to draw the top card of our library, same with Mind Stone, so that if we hit multiple lands in a row, we can still keep playing through that. And with enough cost reducers, I've ripped through 40 plus cards. Grinding Station also untaps every time we play an artifact. If there's a land on top of our deck, we can Grinding Station ourselves to clear that and hopefully hit another artifact. With our deck being approximately 2/3 artifacts, it is semi-deterministic to start going off. Depending on what exact cards you have in play. One of the questions I had before we started doing this deck talk here was, how do we beat Karn the Great Creator? You simply right-click, there will be a concede the game button here, and you hit that. Real talk though, we have Scrap Trawlers and Metalwork Colossus as well as the tokens created by Ugin, so it's possible we can attack down the Karn the Great Creator. Generally speaking though, it is going to end the game for us. Ugin could destroy a Stony Silence, but Stony Silence isn't highly played right now. We have Karn, Scion of Urzas in our sideboard to attempt to deal with things like that. We also have some Torpor Orb, Sorcerous Spyglass, Tormod's Crypt, and Dismember. I just kind of did a wide spread of 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. This deck is still in a very speculative point of its development, so I'm very interested to see how it actually goes in a league, but I have had very promising results in the practice room. One of the problems we will run into potentially is it's a lot of clicks, like a lot of clicks. Hopefully our opponents are conservative about their own time that they want to spend getting comboed out by me. But having played a bunch of Urza decks, having played a bunch of Grinding Breach decks is potentially not true, but we'll see. So strap yourselves in, folks. We're in for a crazy league here. Hope you guys are having fun. And if you like what I do, make sure you hit that follow button on the Twitcher. Hit that like button on the YouTube. What up, Daniel from Brazil? Yeah, Enlighten Muppet, you definitely have a point. But the decks that are playing that are E-Tron and Greentron, referring to Karn the Great Creator as a main deck playable card. And those decks are not that popular right now. So we'll see. We'll see. We just got to dodge the Tron decks. But there are plenty of decks in Modern that just lose to Tron anyway. So this hand seems acceptable. It's not great, but we can draw into what we need. We've got plenty of mana going on here. Opponent mulls to 6. Opponent mulls to 5. Probably against an actual Tron deck here. I've beaten actual Tron decks in the practice lobby just because they had no idea what they were doing, so... as long as I'm not playing green Tron, Daniel from Brazil. I have no problem playing most Tron decks as long as they're not green Tron. Yeah, that's not going to fly, Roy. That's not a... Hey, look, we found a Tron deck. I mean, that's a good top deck. It's a good goddamn top deck. Well, opponent found turn 3 Tron. So, probably in huge trouble. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we can get Colossus into play next turn, no problem. Not sure where we're going from there, but it really, the thing that depends, what our outcome of this match depends on most is what is their payoff here. If it's Karn the Great Creator, yeah, we're totally fucked. All right, we're totally fucked. Nice, good, clean concession. Love it. Obviously, I could stay in that game, play Ichor Wellspring, hope that I draw into an Ugin, hope that I draw into a Tron land, but I'm just not willing to do that. I don't care. All right, so let's bring in some Karn, Scion of Urzas. I don't really have a plan worked out yet for how we're supposed to play these matchups, but we were playing Chalice in this list, so let's get those guys out of here. Actually, not all of them. They're kind of okay against Green Tron. Although I suppose if I'm boarding out most numbers of them, I should board out more numbers of them. All right. What if I brought in the spyglasses too? Then we can take out the chalices. Just try to cut off more of their payoffs and not try to mess with their cantrips. Yeah, all right. It's not spectacular, but let's rock and roll. Put them all to 6. That's it. All right. So what if I just spyglass their map? Suppose I still have maps in my deck. They have Chalice. Are they on Etron? They are on Etron. Weird. Wait, they already have everything. Motherfucker. Alright, well I guess we'll just name Karn the Great Creator then. Obviously, Karn's static still hoses us really hard, but, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? Uh-huh. So what do they name of mine? I would guess Karn Sign of Urza, but we'll see. They did. They did indeed. But has to read a lot of cards there. Only like 2. Okay, so they've got their Tron with theoretically no payoff, but let's see what they have. So they hosed my Scrap Trawler? Okay. Out of all the things they could have done there, that's wild. Although they're also hosing my Semblance Anvil and my Cloud Key, which they don't know, but it was mine too. Womp womp. They get Blast Zone? What are they going to do? Blast Zone X2? Better start cracking my Mind Stones. I would really like to draw some number of lands. Holy shit. Oh great, a second power plant. Thanks, deck. Well, Force Pitch Force, we ran into a Karn the Great Creator matchup, and in game 1 they had Karn the Great Creator, and in game 2 it's just looking generally shitty. Sure. I assume I'm losing Mystic Forge here. And obviously the problem is Semblance Anvil and Scrap Trawler are both getting hosed by this Chalice. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, I'm not upset about this game. This is I think this has to be the worst matchup in Modern for our deck. Greentron is only anywhere near as bad if they're playing Karn the Great Creator. If they're not, it's not that bad of a matchup, but you know, we hit our worst possible matchup on the first one. In the last league, we hit Burn, and they managed to kill me in 2 of the 3 games. They were all relatively close, and that's how it goes. No problems. No problems. Well, I didn't say that much, Force, but it's still possible, and we pre-conceded in theory to 4 of Karn the Great Creator main deck decks. So, you know, that's fine. What concept are we trying to convey with this deck? I mean, the meme-y thing to do is to put Hogaak in the name, which is what we were doing before, because Hogaak is one of the most busted decks that has ever existed in Modern. But we could also put Valky in the name, I guess. Turbo is always an option. Looks like Jund Shadow. Yeah. Okay, so in theory, this is one of the good matchups for Chalice, but I don't have one. So let's see what happens. Yikes. Opponent says, oh, the judge from Toronto. That's me, I respond. Apparently my opponent knows who I am, or at least in some form or fashion. Well, so Ancient Silver Gaak was hilarious because we were playing Ancient Stirrings as our only green card in the Gaak deck, and Gaak is silver. So Silver Gaak, I think, is funny. And then, of course, Ancient Silverback is a magic card. And then, of course, the podcast episode can be called Artifacts in the Mists or Combos in the Mists or something in the Mists, because Diane Fossey, of course, did Gorillas in the Mist. And Ancient Silverback is... You see the layers, Roy? I have to bring you up to my level, because I'm, like, too many levels above where people would actually get the joke. I have to explain this joke on so many levels that it's definitely not funny. So the reason I'm going to sequence the Wellspring first is I want to draw a land in the next 2 draws. I did Metalwork Colossus. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't. Croxa, all right. So I wanted to play Semblance and... Oh, we're just discarding one of the Colossus here. It is possible we're able to Colossus this turn. So we play Semblance Anvil for 3 mana, imprinting the... Hopefully not the Mind Stone, because if I can play the Mind Stone for free... Okay, so we're going to imprint our one of Ballista? Yeah, because in this matchup, I don't need Ballista. So... Play the Mine, play the Anvil. Hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not enough. But I guess setting up for a free Colossus next turn is, or a cheap Colossus next turn is probably pretty good. Unless my opponent is actually playing a version of Jund Shadow where they're playing Kolaghan's Command in the main deck. Also, if they manage to escape this Kroxa on turn 1, that's going to suck big time. I don't need to play this Mind Stone now. So if they do escape the Kroxa, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm 1 short of casting this Colossus out of my hand. So let's just hold on to the Mind Stone. It's like fairly unlikely they have discard. No, there's 0% chance they have discard plus Kroxa. So they could have discard, they could have Kroxa, but they need to have specifically Thoughtseize to take away my Colossus. And all right, so they get the Kroxa. All right. So we'll discard Mind Stone, and then hopefully we'll draw something that lets me cast the Colossus to block their Hogaak. We'll see though. Hogaak, sorry, Kroxa. Discard the Mind Stone, and hopefully we draw something that lets me cast this Colossus for free. Not for free, for cast, just cast, because it's currently being reduced by 5, 6, 7. So. If I draw a land, we're good. If I draw most artifacts, we're good. That doesn't actually do it, but that is really good. So let's assume that it's going to be good enough. No land on top, please. Fuck. All right. No land next, please. Mother... You... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we got this free Colossus. Never mind. That's enough. I don't know how math works, Gabe Sprout. I don't know how math works. I'm just really tilted that we drew one of the best cards we could have drawn, and it kind of wasn't good enough, but obviously it was, but it kind of wasn't. You see what I mean? You don't see what I mean. Which is fair, because you shouldn't, because I'm being stupid, but don't be upsetty. Have some spaghetti. Thanks, buddy. I did have pasta for dinner with a wonderful homemade vodka cream sauce. I got to light vodka on fire, which was always delightful. I light fires. Mm-hmm. Tron off the top is dope. All right, opponent. Really? Oh, I could die here very easily. No TBR, please. Oh, they're tanking. Oh, they're not tanking. All right. Good chance we're dead. Not dead? Okay, looks not dead. Feels alive, man. Hashtag feels alive, man. Yes, definitely alive. Deal. Big deal. Yes, 100% okay. Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby. Free Chalice on 1. Love it. There's this tower on top. Don't love it. We do have a Colossus in our graveyard, which we can cast. So, that's not the end of the world. Free Chalice on 1. Love it. Urza's Mine on top. Don't love it. Let's get this Metalwork Colossus back, sacking Ichor Wellspring and one of my chalices. I get to draw a card here. Cloud Key on top. That's great. Blast Zone on top. Man, we just fucking fizzled off like nobody's business this game. Rats. Okay. I can go to combat and attack with Colossus and, quote, force the block on Scourge. There's a lot of situations where that goes badly for me. But they didn't have TBR last turn. I am assuming they'll be forced to block here. So... And I have the backup Colossus in hand, so let's just go attack. They don't know what's on top of my deck necessarily. I think they're forced to block. They can't play a Bolt. And even if they do have an out for this play, it's... Oh my god, they have something. The fuck is this? Dismember? Yeah, Dismember would be like the shittiest thing for me. Fuck, it is. It's exactly Dismember. Of course it is. Alright. That's not the end of the world. Do I sack my Chalice and my Cloud Key to get the other Colossus back? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I can definitely play it, but would I rather have Chalice on one or a second Colossus? I think I'd rather have the second Colossus. Yeah, it's a little rough force pitch force, but like, I don't know. It's not that bad. I've experienced worse luck than this game, I'm pretty sure, so. I don't know, I got 20 power in play, you go. You tell me if I'm dead. Definitely not Uro. I'd love to draw Uro this game, except for all the reasons I wouldn't. Rule number 1. I don't have green or blue to cast the A side of Uro. Number 2. I don't have green, green, blue, blue to cast the B side of Uro. Number 3. Uro is currently banned in this format, and therefore I would be disqualified. Reason number 4. What? Didn't you listen to the previous frickin' reasons? Definitely not Uro as the name of the deck. Gross. I'm pretty sure I'm just group blocking here. Because, like, if they have TBR, I'm dead anyway. If they don't have TBR, like, I just eat their Scourge. Yeah, apparently I just ate their Scourge. Weird. Okay. Second Scourge? No, it's not Croxa. Oh, they get their Luris. Okay, so we could win here. Quite easily. Map off the top. Let's go. There's a tower on top. This is fine now. Previously that would have been annoying, but this is actually fine. So we can map for Inventors Unfair, which is incredibly unfair in this deck list. We get a free Everflowing Chalice for kicker 1. We get a free grinding station. Okay, this game is basically over. So let's go save target, target me. Actually, no, we don't need to do that yet. Let's play the Wellspring. No, hold on. I need to always yes, and then let this go. And then we just go... oh, okay. It saved the auto target even though I didn't activate it yet. Interesting. Zone was lethal. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay, listen. I don't know who's new here. Zone, I think you're new here. So this is fair. If there is a line where it's like, yo, just kill them, I'm basically 100% to miss it. So just know that now. Unless I'm playing a deck where the goal is kill your opponent, where obviously our goal is to win the game, but our goal here is not to, quote, kill our opponent. Our goal is to win the game. And normally that doesn't actually happen via killing the opponent. It happens via, you know, all sorts of nonsense that we're doing with our grinding stations and stuff. So, welcome to the club. We do have t-shirts. This t-shirt I'm trying to make available on Streamlabs. I don't know if it actually is. Roy, you know that link I sent you earlier? Can you drop that in the chat? With the t-shirts. I don't know if people can actually buy that yet, but if they can, I'll get some share of that proceeds, which is kind of cool. So that'd be fun. They had a lightning bolt in their hand? Holy shit. I'm glad I didn't Mystic Forge. Thanks to follow that dirty ginger. Yeah, this Rule 104 shirt I'm attempting to make available to to the public. So now we can Inventors Unfair. Wait, I have a Scrap Trawler and a Grinding Station. They're dead. Okay, they're just dead. So, how do we start doing this? All right. So let's sack the Colossus. Scrap Trawler targets Mystic Forge. Okay. All right. So straight up, I can just start grinding my opponent. So let's play the Forge. Oh, no, I can't. I don't have enough cost reducers. So let's use Inventors Unfair to get another Semblance Anvil, and then we're done. Then we're done. Between the hammer and the anvil. Between the hammer and the anvil. It's a song by Judas Priest, sung by the great Rob Halford. Much, much better than I can sing it. But it is a banger. All right. So let's grind. Oh, so clear auto targets. Target my opponent. Sack Mindstone. Mindstone gets back any 1-drop. We'll get Expedition Map. Yep. All right. Now we play Expedition Map. Oh, right. I have Chalice. I can sack the Chalice. No problem. Except my Grinding Station's not untapped. So let's play Mystic Forge. Okay. Now, let's grind Chalice. And then let's grab back my Metalwork Colossus by sacking Mystic Forge and... Oh, I don't know. Let's float mana off this. And then use Colossus to sack Mystic Forge and Chalice. Now Mystic Forge goes down the chain. So let's grab 2-drop Mindstone and short. Okay. So pick up the Colossus. Okay, play Mindstone. Play Metalwork Colossus. Okay, so we'll sack the Mindstone. Grind my opponent. Get back a 1-drop. Expedition Map. Okay, so I want to yield to this. So play the map. Grind him. Map picks up a 0-drop. We'll pick up Chalice. Play some Chalice on 0. Done. Oh, it's Chalice on 1. Doesn't matter. It's Chalice on 2. Doesn't matter. Because we're sacking it immediately. Okay, cool. Then I've got a Colossus in my graveyard. Let's sack 2 artifacts to return it. Sack Colossus and a... Oh, crap. Let's just sack 2 Colossuses. Get back Forge and... What's the next most expensive thing? A Semblance Anvil, sure. Get back the Colossus, play a second Mystic Forge, untap, Grinding Station, sack the Mystic Forge, pick up a 3-drop, pick up an Ichor Wellspring, whatever. Play the Ichor Wellspring, stack my triggers. Okay. And an Ugin on top. Not helpful, actually. Sack the Ichor Wellspring. Pick up Expedition Map. Mystic Forge on top? Alright, we'll play that for free. Okay, sack that for free. Pick up a 3-drop. No 3-drops, pick up a Mindstone. Play the Mindstone. Float a mana, sack the Mindstone. How dead are you? Is it very dead? Yay! Yeah, our opponent's very dead. And they're not conceding because they're a what? A douchebag! That's right. No, I'm kidding. My opponent is not a douchebag. That's... Don't say that. Cool. Five. Let's play Chalice. What if they have Bolt? Well, they played a Bolt in response to my chalice, but I can just throw down a chalice at the end of this. My combo is infinite here, right? Like, I'm not dicking around. This game is over. I can put a chalice on 1, 2, and 3 at the end, if I want to, so I don't, like, Mystic Forge braids. Yay! It finally ended. Bono was playing for time. Every JP song is about whoa. How long will that shirt be available? Hopefully forever, Force Pitch Force. Are people actually able to see what's in that link, by the way? Roy, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I see. No, I know you sent me screen caps, Roy, but I didn't know if you could actually buy it, because when I was messing with Streamlabs, it had a button that was like, launch your store, ? Subscribe to Prime. And I was like, does that mean it's not live now, or... Well, can someone tell me if you're allowed to start trying to pay for one of those shirts? You don't actually have to do it. I don't care if you do or don't. But I just want to know if it's possible. It looks like it works? Okay, good. So yeah, you can get a similar shirt to this with the Rule 104.3a graphic that I designed from the merch link. Your wife says no. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't work. Unless Odin's was commenting on something else that was no. Oh, also, Roy, that was a brilliantly written merch link. Thank you. All right, sorry, I'm against Death Shadow, and that means I want Karns? Yeah, because I'm assuming they're going to play a bunch of scary stuff. That said, do I have room for 4 Karns? Not so much. Do I want to board in Dismember? Not so much. The rest of this stuff? Not really. I feel like this is one of those matchups that I should just be okay against. Oh shit, I really shouldn't have just did that. Oh, I agree, Roy. I mean, if I ever asked you to do a job well, I assume it would be done so well that I wouldn't be able to survive knowing how badly I had been doing that job before I handed it over to you. All right. Double mine, but we have a chalice? Yeah, all right. Boarding in my Forsaken Monuments that I have 0 of. Is Forsaken Monument good in this deck? Would it be good in this deck? I don't know. It's a 5-mana artifact. It means my colorless lands tap for an extra. It means that my colorless creatures get +2/+2, and every time I play a colorless spell, I gain 2 life. Yeah, maybe. I was also thinking of sideboarding some Aetherflux Reservoir. Yeah, it does give you extra mana with which Aetherflux does not. They're going to take the Chalice here. I think it's 10 out of 10 they take the Chalice here. I can't imagine they take anything else. Although the fun thing with this deck is that they took the map? Okay, I guess they're trying to mana screw me? That's crazy. Just play Karn the Great Creator yourself and play everything. Sure. So one of the reasons I resisted adding Karn the Great Creator to this deck is because if we just go turn 1 map, turn 2 second Tron land, turn 3 Tron Karn and kill someone with that, it doesn't help me learn if this archetype as constructed is at all worth doing. I'm not saying it's not good. Clearly that's good. Monument by itself casts Colossus, assuming you have 5 lands. Yes? No, more than. Colossus costs 11. It costs 5. And then you have 5 lands, which give you 10 mana. It overcasts the Colossus. Like, by a ludicrous amount. So, I mean, that's not even a question, I don't think. All right, let's see if they have the KCOM. Green? Green? What? Second Goyf? Looks like a second Goyf. Unravel the Aether. Sure. All right, fair enough. 1 for 1. All right, I'll take it. Land off the top, baby. Oh. Oh, not a good draw. Yikes. You don't love to see it. Notably, your Mind Stones also tap for extra mana. Fair enough. Fair enough. Could be taking 8 this turn if they have Fetch Shock. Holy shit. So do I play the mightiest of all creatures on this board, a 3/2, or do I play Mystic Forge to start trying to play things off the top? I don't think the Mystic Forge actually helps me at all, so let's just play a Scrap Trawler. And then also a Chalice on 1, I guess, because this way if they draw a Bolt, they can't make themselves, or they can't make their team bigger. They have plenty of 1-drops in their deck still. The one thing I don't want them to draw is a fetch land. If they draw a fetch land, I'm literally dead. They have 4 power attackers if they draw a fetch land. Alright, looks like they did not. The number 1 reason we wouldn't chump block here is because I could pick up a expedition map that would be countered by my Chalice. We're still very much in trouble. We're supremely in trouble. Well, I did draw a second Tron land, but this like the board was already really bad. Can I do anything? If I play Forge, yeah, we're the big dead. Thank you. Crack the stone before playing land. I only had 1 land drop. What are you thinking you could have drawn? Blast Zone? Yeah, Blast Zone. Yeah. No, Blast Zone... No, Blast Zone would have exactly been somewhat helpful. But... So I can play a second Scrap Trawler, which would give me another turn. And then in theory, if I top deck Tower with Mystic Forge in my hand, we could just start going off. Alright. I mean, there's not... Well, this keeps us alive, right? If we're going to get into the realm, Roy, of, like, technically we're alive if I do X, opponent says EE for 1. I can't. I have 0 colors. Alright, so the fetch land kills us. We can go block, block, and we still die. So what I want to know is, was there a tower on top? That's the only thing I care about. Yeah, I get to pick up the map. Map's irrelevant. That mine looks like there was a tower on top. Brutal. So if I'd gotten the next turn, I would have played the tower, had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana, play the forge, and then not go bonkers, but it would have been pretty messed up. I'm pretty sure miniature catfish that's totally legal. That seems legal to me. Man, I feel like I want Karn the Scion of Urza, but like... I don't even know what I could cut for it. I feel like Cloud Keys, because they're just like generally kind of slow. Alright, well, let's try it. Tartan Scarf Man is right. It's only cheating if you get caught. Sand is so sketchy. Triple Forge. We can do better. Well, apparently we can't. No, this is fine. No, it's really not fine. I should not have kept this. Oh well, let's get lucky. Opponent kept their 7? That's a yikes. But I don't want to die. Oh, it's an Inquisition, thank God. Well, that sucks. I love my deck. Hey, did you want to buy your... Did you want to draw your sideboard cards? Because I think you should draw your sideboard cards, but like only your sideboard cards until you run out of sideboard cards. Be really good. Thanks, Zach. Thank you. Here comes the goif. Here comes the goif. Semblance Anvil's the perfect thing to pitch to Semblance Anvil. Well, it would be if we had a second Semblance Anvil, but unfortunately they discarded it, so I'm just kind of fucked. But we'll see. I could play a blank Semblance Anvil. I could also play a Semblance Anvil with a Planeswalker imprinted on it. If I top deck an Ugin, it would kind of be hot. It also means the Karn I play next turn only costs me 2. I mean, we're never going to be here again, right? Right? Now, what the hell? We're never going to be here again. Roy. I don't know which I want to draw more. Mystic Forge or fuck off. Ugh, fucking Thoughtseize, brutal. Yikes. All right. Well. Oh, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't they have more? Oh, great. You guys like the Tron that I put together here? Cool. Unfortunate. We're in the pits. Hell no, we're not. Oh my god. What a sick draw. Alright, let's move on. What the hell was this ahoy hoy command? Oh, I see. Yeah, that... Yeah, but Roy, they can see what you wrote, right? They can see the command that you wrote. It's like you're in that classic comedy situation of like, would you tell your mother to pass the peas? Hey mom, dad wants you to pass the peas. I know, I heard him. No, but he told me to. I know. He's just an idiot. Don't worry about it. Alright. This hand kind of sucks, but, you know, it's got a lot of good stuff in it, so maybe it'll be alright. It's slow. Oh, yay! Another Swiss beer deck. Well, it's a good thing I packed all those chalices. If only I could draw one. Oh, that would have been a great command. Oh, fuck. Come on. Alright, well, we do have turn 3 Tron with Walking Ballista, so maybe it'll be alright. Maybe everyone will live and everything will be okay and no one will ever have to live in poverty. Especially visible minorities. It's not the world we live in. It's a good answer, Roy. Good answer. Alright, power plant. Alright. So, do I play Ballista for 3? Or do I just play it for 2, kill the Eidolon, play this Cloud Key, and then hope I can do enough next turn? Feel like that's worth doing. If I play the Cloud Key first, yeah, it doesn't help me at all. Alright. Neat, I took 0 damage from your Eidolon. Yeah. No, obviously I have to kill Eidolon before I go off. It's just a question of, like, do I bother with a 1/1 Ballista? Like, is that at all worth doing? And I think the answer is, like, obviously no. We just put this Cloud Key into play and assume that they can't kill me from 15 to 0 in 1 turn. Obviously they can, but we'll see. And if they have a second Eidolon, it's going to suck, like, ludicrously. But, you know. Those are the breaks of playing this kind of deck. Those are the breaks. Yeah. Oh! Oh, yeah! Yes! They're down 3 mana? Holy shit. No, no second Eidolon. You do not have a second Eidolon. Fuck you if you have a second Eidolon. Yeah, damn right you don't. Okay, or maybe they do. Wait, I want to sequence this land drop before I play the Eidolon. Rift Bolt in Exile. Okay. Yes, and? What is happening? Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it at all. Did I use the Force? I use the Force consistently. I'm a self-proclaimed genius. I'm just loud. I am loud. You damn right. Alright then. Scrap Trawler! Scrap Trawler! Oh, you meant about that. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, we going. Alright, baby! Let's fucking go! Ah! Oh, baby! Oh, it's so good! It's so good! Oh my god. Oh, it's so hot. Holy shit. I don't even know what to do with this. Fuck. It's so hot. I know. I still have a land drop. I know. I think I just let this trigger go. And then play the mine, and then play the anvil, imprint the scrap trawler, because I don't need a second one right now. Because, like, anvil at this point is just going to be fucking nuts. Oh, yeah. Wellspring on top? Holy shit. Whew. Whew. Oh my god, is it hot in here? Holy shit. Some hellified gangsta shit. Not safe for work, you know it. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. Like backup trawler? I mean, I do too, but like, I just don't. Oh, they're fetching. Oh, they have a plan? They're gonna kill my scrap trawler now? Searing Blaze. Okay. Weird timing, but alright. So this Mystic Forge is free? I don't know. Sure, whatever. Let's start milling my opponent. Pick up Walking Ballista. I still take the 3 damage. I have no illusion that the play that I did prevents that in any way. Just if anyone's curious. We do still take the damage, and we will still okay. So let's grind the Wellspring. Scrap Trawler on top. Perfect. Okay, opponent's on 0 cards. Am I willing to take 1 damage now, or can I just, like, crush them? What does Walking Ballista go down for free? 2, 3. Okay, so let's put in Walking Ballista for that. Alright. Let's grind myself? Yeah, let's grind on myself. I do like grinding on myself. Ain't gonna lie. Can pick up the Ichor Wellspring. Oh! Oh my god, chat, we made it. I'm gonna need a minute. All right. Because I didn't play it while I was comboing, just put this on for a half second. I don't think I'm actually changing my sideboarding strategy here. That was not an accident, Roy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I guess I could add Karn again. And just, like, hope that it's in any way useful. I don't know. Anvil pitch, Anvil Twitch name. I don't know. That's fucking funny though. I'm in for it. I mean, I'm not gonna be the one who makes it, but I don't know. I got a chalice. Like, let's fucking go. Let's go. I got hot hands, baby. Goblin Guide. Hell yeah. I got, what, 16 lands in my deck? Yo, draw me some lands. Scrap Trawler. Fucking whatever. Let's go. Pass the turn. Get the fuck out of here. Can we talk about the fact that we're even on time with a burn player after that game? Does anyone care? Dotson! I got Dotson here! See? No one cares. No one cares. See? I was an hour of clicking away from killing them? Not really. We were well on our way there. Alright, do they have the Smash to Smithereens immediately? Even though they missed their land drop. Previously. Yes, they do. Alright, well, we might be fucked. Smash is 2 CMC. So if I imprint, it's so close. Oh, it's so close to me being able to get back the chalice and cast it. But I can cast the Scrap Trawler, so let's do that. So Mind Stone for free. Grinding Station for free. Oh, I could do it. Interesting. Is it worth doing? Probably. Definitely. Sack the Mind Stone, grind myself, pick up the chalice, play the second chalice. Does anyone think this deck isn't insane? Because I'm pretty sure this deck is nuts, but I just need some confirmation. Also, any further Smash to Smithereens that they have are gonna whip hard. Enlightened Muppet has been paying attention to Michael's commentary. Nice Smash to Smithereens. It's still kind of annoying if they have it. More than a little bit, but... Okay, see, that one is much worse. Although my Chalice is still alive, so, you know, whatever. This sucks, but it doesn't suck as badly as it could. Although we're being really pressured to go off fast. We did hit a Metalwork Colossus there, though, so that's kind of great. Going to 3, though. Alright, we'll see. I do have an Inventors Fair in play, though, so that's going to put me up to 4, which is super relevant. We have Scrap Trawler on top? Hell fucking yes! Nothing wrong with being at 3 against Burn. Alright, let's go Cavern, Construct, Mind Stone. Okay. So I still have to pay 1 for my Scrap Trawler. So, which means I can't use my Inventors Unfair to go get anything. Chalice says we're safe. No, it doesn't. Look at their fucking... Look how much mana they have. We are not safe at all. Even a little bit. But... Alright. So... Man, my graveyard's very thin on things I can actually pick up. Just mill to another Chalice to put on 2 and 3. Okay, got it. Easy peasy. Yeah, because I can play the Scrap Trawler and then in response to the Grinding Station trigger, sack it to pick up Ichor Wellspring. Sack Trawler to Colossus. I need to sack 2 artifacts to pick up a Colossus. So, what am I sacking? Like, Grinding Station and Scrap Trawler? So, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, even if I pick up a Colossus, I need to pay 1 for it right now. Yeah, well, so the problem with sacking the Mind Stone for anything right now is I can't pick up anything with it because there's nothing in my graveyard that is 2 or less, unfortunately. I mean, we won game 1. Right? Did I? Yeah, I did. Sack Mind Stone to draw. I mean, I can just sack the Mind Stone to draw. That's true. And then see if I just play the Scrap Trawler. Hit a mine. A mine I can't play. Yikes. Alright. So let's just play the Scrap Trawler and that's it. Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm up a game. It should be on screen. I don't know where my portrait looks like it's pointing, but in the top right of this screen, right, fucking Boros Charm, of course they did. All right, in the top right of this screen, you should be able to see if I'm fuck off. I'm up a game. I knew I was up a game. Yeah. Thank you. All right. No, let's just go game 3. It's fine. Now you're I knew that. Screen was too small. Small goif. Oh, Twitch chat, you're a delight. Yeah, what? Second ballista? We don't have a second ballista in the whole 75. Are you saying we should have one? Opponent mulls to 5. Alrighty then. Maybe they really feel like they need to smash the smithereens? I guess that's fair. Is it? Probably not. Whatever. Should probably be playing Karn for the mirror. I mean, let's figure out if this deck is worth playing before we do that. Byforce. Not Meltdown? Not Shatterstorm? Shatterstorm's legal. Shatterstorm is very legal. Bury, that's right. Bury all artifacts. Does anyone in chat say bury? Type B in chat if you say bury. I would love to find out who says diabetes. Bury? Right on, dude. Bury Fastard. The Byforce turn. But they can't even kill all my artifacts with the Byforce right now. What are they gonna do? Play Sulfuric Vortex? What a nerd. Give me land, give me land, give me land. Come on now. Boom, baby. Hold on, let's get Cusco for that one.
Boom, baby.
Alright, if I play Forge and Chalices on the top, I can play Blast Zone and then play it? Sure. Yeah, Tron would have been obviously better, but... it's not really what I wanted. I guess I don't have any cost reducers in play, so no matter what I want, I don't get what I want. But playing this is just a free quote card draw. That's good. Like that one. What is this? A combo turn for ants? You know all the real combo decks have so many cards in play that they reduce the size of each permanent as far as MTGO is able to display them to this big. It's gonna need to be at least twice as big as this. If you expect me to win in Modern. Let's see that smash to smithereens on a Metalwork Colossus. Let's get a world first. Come on, baby. Show me the good shit. World first, come on. Eidolon. Alright, I'll take it. Alright. Am I willing to draw this wastes? No. Obviously, taking damage against the burn deck playing my deck is a bad idea. But Metalwork Colossus does not take damage from Eidolon, so you know. If I pop Blast Zone right now, they have to block with Eidolon, essentially. So let's go get a Tron land. Tower, specifically. I have no 1-drops. Attack for 10. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the aggro deck now. You hear me? You mono red fuck. Alright. Apparently they do. Alright. So Colossus beats do feel really good, Brian. Oh, they still have the Eidolon in play. I shouldn't play any of these things. Alright. Fucking whatever. You go. It's on you, opponent. What do you got? Didn't even crack their Fiery Islet. What? Oh, okay. I have some questions. All right, never mind. Never mind. There are no good answers, only Colossus. Listen, I have played much worse decks than this on stream. I don't know if that's an accolade. Like, Jiggy and I, when we wrote up the Karn Urza deck, we included the Canister tweet, or Canister's comment from stream, which was not complimentary, but descriptive. And if I was to offer an observation on this deck, I would say this is not the worst deck I've ever streamed. It's definitely not the worst deck I've ever streamed. Put them all to 6. Double tower with the rest of this. Yeah, we'll ship this in the dark. Especially on the draw. This is not much better, but I think I just keep this, ship the waste, and let's go. Put them all to 5. Fuck, we're gonna be against Tron again. Karuga. Yeah, Karuga might be the worst deck I've ever played. Karuga E-Tron might be the worst deck I've played on. What? They mulled to 5 and they lead on Castle Ardenvale? Mono white Hogaak. I would love to run into that deck on this deck. They got sort of Feast and Famine? Interesting. We play the Mind Stone. We play the Mind Stone. I was really hoping for a land. Let's play this Cloud Key, I suppose. Please resolves. Please resolves. Please resolves. No Spell Queller. Good. They can put in their Sword of Feast and Famine here, attack with Stoneforge, get a bunch of extra mana, make me discard a card. I'm going to discard one of my 2 grinding stations or whatever. I don't fucking care. But the Ice Fang deck with Castle Ardenvale. Yeah, probably, right? Look how solid their mana is. Oh, yeah. Oh, they did the thing! We just got fucked, Enlightened Muppet. We just got fucked. So, clearly in the wrong over here. I don't even know. There's no... You can't... There's no level of humility is enough to make up for the slag we just leveled at this poor deck. Get wrecked, casual. You fucking nerd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, 7, 8. That wasn't enough to play Colossus anyway. Fuck off. What? Man, leak? Really? Okay. All right. Okay, this is officially problematic. They actually did have a draw that kind of drew them out of this, but whatever. So hopefully somehow we find a way to cast this Ugin next turn, because I'm discarding Colossus this turn. Your combos have no power here. When we last met, this jank deck was but the learner. Now it is the master. Discarding Colossus. Can you spell card advantage? I would say yes, but I actually don't know if that's true. They didn't float all their mana, just some. Oh, because they needed double white. Nice mana base. Quality. Yeah, that wasn't what I needed to draw there, unfortunately. And I shouldn't have played that waste because now I'm going to be forced to discard the Ugin. So we're just fucked. Alright, it's fine. Their crappy 5 beat my crappy 6. No problem. Alright. This seems like a Dismember matchup. So we finally get to employ some sideboard cards. I don't think I want Sorcerous Spyglass. So let's take out 1 station and 2 chalices. Oh, I don't need Ballista in this matchup. It's fine, but... Oh, no, this isn't a chalice matchup. Torpor Orb? I guess... so the Torpor Orb is more for, like, the all ETB decks, which they're not... yeah, they have enough, though. I don't want to cut the chalices when I'm already... well, no, Everflowing Chalice maybe gets cut. Colossus is not great in this matchup. Obviously, I need X number of them, but not 3. And then... Everflowing Chalice in the Void. I wish. I wish. Cut a key. Yeah, usually I kind of want to cut a key. Alright. It's just tricky because, like, they have counter magic, and, like, Ugin is not a reasonable replacement for the Semblance Anvil. What's up, Merry Winter? Yo, we gacked a burn player. That's it so far, but Double Mind. Man, this deck really does not like me, but this hand is not awful, so I'll keep it. Oops. Huh, that is a fun fact, Enlightened Muppet. Thank you. Opponent mulls a 6. And they mulligan a lot on that deck. It's almost like their mana is really awkward. Top deck Tron land. Top deck Tron land. Top deck Tron land? Top deck. Oh, fuck. Hey, we did the thing! I can even kill their Hierarch. And I think I'm gonna. Yeah, you heard me. I'm gonna. Boop! Oh my. Well, that's frustrating. Oh, I can get Blast Zone? I want to have Tron, but that's okay. No, no, I wanted to yield until end step. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. I lose Chalice on 2 because of it? No, I don't. All right, we just play Chalice on 2. Oops. All right. I mean, unless they have... Fuck. All right. Yay, misclicks! Sorry, it's on me. That's on me. That's just a misplay. They don't have Jace, do they? Please no. Although if I top deck a land, I can just Ugin it down, so... So they have Chase, and I'm really sick of like naming things that would be a brutal savage beating for me and having them immediately happen. I don't know how anyone else feels about that, but I'm really sick of it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Chalice on 2 and then fail to play Scrap Trawler. I could play Mind Stone and then Scrap Trawler. All of this sucks. Scrap Trawler can't even attack Jace because it's just gonna bounce it if they want to. We'll see. Okay, so slightly, I don't know, inconsequential at the time seeming misplay. I have Tron here. Well, even if I did, it would be not the greatest thing I could assemble. So, yes, but no. Yeah. Thanks, Brian. Sort of Feast and Famine, sure. Did I give up? I mean, I haven't given up on Blast Zone. It's just that I didn't. It's when I'm not going for it at end of turn, like I have to play it on my turn and have mana crank it up to 2 and then untap with it and then crack it to destroy the things that I want to destroy, right? So it's like, how many steps of taking forever am I willing to go through? Depends on the situation. In this case, it's not many. I'm just gonna really hope to dodge a Remand or a Mana Leak here. Fuck off. Okay. And much of this is happening because of that teeny tiny misplay. It's very frustrating. I say teeny tiny. I mean, I fucking F6 through an end step and just totally left. Oh my god. Oh. All right. Opponent came packed for everything that we have. Okay. So I would really like the top deck. Power Plant or Mystic Forge. Yeah. More 2-drops? Nope. Oof. Wait, that card is irrelevant against me. All right. They plussed it? Cute. Okay. I'm terrified of what the second Damping Sphere means. Well, like, maybe they have a plan for my Blast Zone? I guess it's going to clear out all my mines. Yeah, they have a Cryptic Command or some shit. But they cast 2 spells this turn, so they... No, they can cast it. It would just cost 6. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, my Mind Stones are gonna go down, but, like... Not such a big deal. Nope. Not such a big deal at all. Oh, fuck! Ah! I don't want to tap my... Inventors Unfair. Alright, Well, now they have no creatures, though. And no Damping Spheres. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I guess if they have more counter magic, I'm kind of fucked, but... Yeah. Alright, fuck it. I'm done. Alright. They didn't lose everything mattered. They had accrued way too much value already, unfortunately. So... That was a tough one. I mean, it's fine. We've been winning game. We actually won a match and we've been winning some games. It's been generally close. Like, that matchup is winnable. We just had some really rough games. They mulled to 5 on game 1 and they just absolutely they had like the perfect curve, and we didn't have the best game, and then game 2 was just ridiculously savage. I was not expecting Damping Sphere. I haven't seen anyone play Damping Sphere against this deck yet. Have I? No, I have seen someone play Damping Sphere, and I just beat them with Metalwork Colossuses. And in that specific game, I boarded one out because I wasn't worried about killing them with a mid-range plan. I thought I was just going to storm them out, but we didn't have that kind of draw. We have the out for it. They just had too much value first. All right, this is all utility lands, no Tron. On the draw... Yeah, Shadow and Snowblade are winnable. Match 1 was unwinnable. We also beat Burn. Like, this deck is not... Opponent says, wait till you see this brew. No, you, I say to them. No, you. Hand also sucks, but I'm going to mull away this Ballista. Yeah. Battle of the... Oh boy, Battle of the Brews, says my opponent. It is the 1/3 mirror, correct? They have a Lotus Bloom and a black-red land. Oh my. Oh. That's really frustrating. I mean, it shouldn't be, because we should draw into something playable, but oof. Better be a dragon. No, I've played against Dragon Fodder before. They play all sorts of stuff. They've always had this avatar, the Grinning Demon. Yeah, hopefully Mystic Forge is OP. Well, yes, but I mean, we mean specifically in this game, Last God. Mystic Forge is OP, it's just not OP in a vacuum. Like, if you can't cast it, it's not that good. We played him earlier? Did we? What? Or you played him earlier? Or are you referring to yourself as the Royal We and or some kind of Twin Spirit We? Oh, sure, sure. Okay. Played Sarkin? Yeah, that sounds right. Chalice 1 probably destroys them somehow, I guess. I maybe should have put it on 0 because I know they have a Lotus Bloom. God damn it. Alright, they're about to have 1,000,000 mana, so that's a yikes for me, dog. I don't know, I feel like they're gonna like hard cast Gristlebrand or something. Demanding Dragon. There's only one thing I would say to that. Yo. Fuck. Okay. I guess I can always grind down any of the chalices I have a problem with, so whatever. Play this chalice on 0. I should have played the first chalice on 0. Obviously, it hasn't mattered yet. I'm assuming it's going to. But, fuck. Ugh. Have I tried Assembling Tron? I have done it so many times in the practice lobbies. I don't know why it's not coming together here in the league as much. It's the pressure, Gabe. I can't deal with the pressure. Demanding Dragon and Kolagon Storm's Fury. Got it. You gotta visualize it. There's the Demanding Dragon. Alright. Hey! I don't know why the Legacy Pit keeps rating me, but good on you folks. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are doing well. We're playing a very goofy, new-ish brew from my guys at the Serum Visions podcast, and we are super dead this game, but hopefully game 2 and game 3 will give you guys something to watch. Currently 1 and 3 in this league with this exceptionally experimental jank. So, I shouldn't have sacked the Chalice on 0! They had a Mishra's Bauble all along. Well, at least we know for game 2 and 3. I think we're on the 0 outer, even if they don't kill me this turn. Oh my god, we're so dead. They're playing Eidolon? Ah, why? They're playing Eidolon in their Mishra's Bauble Lotus Bloom Inquisition deck. What the hell? Good lord. Love it. Alright, let's get these Dismembers in here. Chalice seems generally poor, and then we'll bring in a Karn. You love to see it. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's true. Nobody would see the dragon deck playing a spirit. Come on, what is that shit? Well, Gabe, I mean, we could beat the Damping Sphere. We just couldn't beat the Damping Sphere at the rest of their draw. And we beat Burn. Burn is literally our only win this league. And I killed multiple Eidolons in that match. So, you know. Not saying, just saying. Maybe Super Saiyan. I haven't checked. I don't know if my hair is yellow right now. That is an awesome mountain. Holy shit. Hey! The fuck was that? Bolt me. Jeez, so rude. Oof. Feels bad. Ah, why? I mean, whatever, I guess. I'm gonna plus Karn because it's likely to soak up more damage that way, and I can't imagine a 2/2 would survive to block it all. Choose one of 2 cards, opponent. I put in hand. Please. Power plant. Oh, that's incredibly rude. Alright. But I didn't have a land, so it's not that rude. What has the silver counter? It's an Everflowing Chalice. Ugh. Okay. Um, fuck. Battle of the Brews. Double Eidolon opening. I don't know. Plus my card. Well, yeah. I could grab the Chalice and put it down on 2 and not take any damage. No, the CMC is still 0 because it has multi-kicker. Yeah, yeah. Fuck. I guess I plus my Karn. Maybe we'll pick up 2 mines. I've drawn infinite mines so far. Reveal Tower and Everflowing Chalice. Well, fuck. Yeah, neither of those are gonna do it here. Fuck. Why so many Eidolons? Cast the Chalice, you can play Ugin next. I guess. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, the thing is, like, I just that would be a great plan if I assume they were never ever going to do anything relevant ever again. But I don't know. They don't have a Lotus Bloom this game, so yeah, might just die here. Exactly. Well, they're not playing Burn Mobile Suit. They played a bunch of... They played a bunch of dragons last game. Uh-huh. Alright. So... Put in Rakdos Charm. Uh-huh. Fucking Karn, man. This card has not been useful once. Alright, let's hit double mine. My hand is so freaking good if they didn't have double Eidolon. Oh my god. Sure. Alright. Well, if somehow they don't kill me, maybe we can deploy Colossi. But awesome. They have some haste creature. Yeah. Awesome. Bullshit. All right. We started out so hopeful, friends. But unfortunately, the other people who were trying to metagame against the shit show that is Modern right now had our number. So, Are the chalices good? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. We played against Jundeath Shadow. We played against Burn. We won against Burn, and part of that was on the back of the chalice. Maybe my second list would fare better. Maybe. It's a little more likely to combo quickly. Chalice can be sideboard. I don't want a sideboard Chalice. I think that's nonsense. I think if you want to play Chalice, you play Chalice in the main deck and you get people in game ones. I don't think I've ever played any kind of deck. I mean, maybe this is the right kind of deck. So what I would say about the Chalice sideboard is you need to play Chalice sideboard in a deck that people have no idea what you're doing. Case in point, the most successful Chalice sideboard deck I've ever seen was Taking Turns by Daniel Wong, which he played at least one GP. He didn't always sideboard Chalice. He chose to do it in one specific metagame and apparently had a really good go of it. But he had the crazy, like, also the other weird factor of he 0-0-1'd into the draw bracket and was playing up the draw bracket almost the entire GP. So, you know, you have a confluence of factors there. So I'm not sure if Chalice sideboard is at all where I want to be. Obviously, this deck is very new in concept, but I don't know. I feel like I've put a lot of work in helping the people get this one going. I don't know if I can get behind it. In terms of playing it more. Like, it was really fun to play in the practice lobby against people playing all sorts of nonsense, but in an actual Modern League, I just felt like I was getting flattened by everyone. Even the mediocre draws from the Bant, Stoneforge, Icefang, probably Toski deck, even that black-red Dragons deck at the end there, we're just so... Like, the fastest combo I've had is turn 3. Once. And 4 or 5 are possible. 6 is sort of regular. I just don't know if that is anywhere near good enough. And this deck does not provide any kind of disruption, right? Oops. So I don't know if this is anything worth anyone exploring. But it is kind of sweet. And there's obviously lots of room for iteration. This is a colorless version. We've had blue versions. We've had green versions. The version I was just playing had chalices. The one that I'm looking at right now does not. This is better at comboing, but has like basically no disruption at all. So maybe that's just the better place to be. But if you are going to play like that, I don't know if this is better than something like Storm, something like, I don't know, all sorts of the better decks in Modern that have linear plans. Anywho, I will be back tomorrow to play the Last Gods donation list as well as Skullclamp MTG's donation list. So that's going to be awesome. Yeah, Cyclonic Rift was kind of cool in the blue version. So if you come by tomorrow, we're going to be playing Skullclamp MTG's crazy Legacy deck. And we're going to be playing... Good. Oh. Do I have Skullclamp MTG's deck? I hope so. Anyway, we're going to be playing Skullclamp MTG's deck, and we're going to be playing Last Gods deck. Last Gods is Modern Esper Shinobi. So that's going to be some kind of ninja nonsense. And first up at 8:30, we're going to be playing Skullclamp MTG's deck. So you can come on back for that one. I have not previously looked up who I want to stream or who I want to raid. So if you want to go to another Magic content creator of my choice, stick around. And if you're in the future on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let me know where I went wrong with this deck list or plays or what have you. And I will see y'all relatively soon. KO Diamond's gonna get the raid right now. So enjoy some Abzan mid-range, folks, and I will see you there.